Alexa, open ESPN Northwest Florida. From Michigan Avenue to the man cave, from the car to the kitchen, we've got you covered. Keep the game going. Hey Alexa, open ESPN Northwest Florida.
It's time to take your season to the next level when the Jaguars return to the bank in 2026. Become a season ticket member and unlock exclusive access to ticketed events, members-only experiences, NFL membership club perks, and more. Availability is limited due to in-bowl renovations, so don't wait. Call 904-633-2000 or visit jaguars.com/season tickets to secure your spot at the center of the action. We'll see you at the bank this fall.
The legendary Pepper's Mexican Grill and Cantina, home for the most popular drink specials in town and now on the beach. Enjoy 2-for-1 house margaritas and draft beer all day, every day. 10% off on Military Mondays, and Tuesdays, kids eat free with an adult. Pepper's Mexican Grill and Cantina, now with 2 locations. Back Beach next to Home Depot and Highway 77.
You've been low-key thinking about dropping a podcast. Well, now is the time to start, brah. Sports, politics, finance, science, health, real estate, music, interviews, surfing, conspiracy theories, or alien abductions. Ready to main character your own content? We can make it happen with Turnkey Podcast Productions from 104.3 ESPN, Northwest Florida. Our local, modern, state-of-the-art multimedia recording studio is now available for booking, starting at just $100 an episode. Take your fandom to the next level. For more information, text the keyword studio to 850-215-6290. Text studio to 850-215-6290. Text studio 215-6290 or jam over to ESPNPC.com. Bruh.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
WGSX Lynn Haven, WVLQ Port St. Joe, ESPN Northwest Florida.
The locals love it.
Lights, camera, action.
It's the Coach James Hale Show.
Do you know who I am?
Live and local inside the J. Michaels studio.
People know me.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
You don't hear?
Unfortunately, we can hear you.
Yeah!
Really make me sweat.
Yeah, baby,
Hot
yeah.
tub. Really make me wet. Well.
Ooh, happy days.
First, so
Happy days.
Yep.
What do you got on today,
He's
Big
cutting
James?
another album.
San Diego Padres today, the
All
brown
right,
and the yellow.
baby. You got the update on them today? Brought to you by
you get.
Lynn Manley, Creature Comforts of the World.
So where's your mustard colors? Where's your mustard color shirt for the old Padres?
Don't got one. I do need one. The old Tony Gwynn era.
Yeah.
To it. Yeah, the way back when Ozzie Smith was there.
Well,
For who was there?
Ozzie, the
Smith.
Wizard of Oz.
The Wizard.
Mobile's finest. Well, he was only born
Baby.
there. But.
I thought, no, Brian, I thought you were the finest out of Mobile. Come on. You and Blaine Burnett, my roommate in college.
No. I am infamous, not famous. I am infamous.
Hey, let me ask you, do you remember, you're probably too young, do you remember Shaw High School?
No, I played JV football
they were
at
open
Shaw.
when you were there?
Yeah, through my high school days. I don't know when it closed or anything, but yeah, no, I knew Shaw well.
Yeah, Blaine was an all-state, and back then the biggest thing you could play in back in those days, we have the USA Day Under Armour game played in Orlando every year at Disney. Well, actually, they practice at Disney. They used to play down St. Pete, but now I think they even play the game at Disney. But anyway, that was the biggest one. But Blaine played in the biggest one, the Alabama State. What was it called? The North-South game.
Yeah,
All-Star game?
All-Star game.
Yeah, there's played.
Tennessee has the East-West because you're North and
Yeah.
South about
Well,
it.
and then when I was in high school, they started the Alabama-Mississippi game, and that was a big deal.
What year was
for a long
that?
time.
What year was that?
It would have been 89 through 93. So it would have started either in 89 or maybe in 87 or 88.
Yeah, you used to have the Florida-Georgia All-Star game too.
Yeah.
So.
Do they do that now?
I haven't seen it. And right now they still just do the FACA.
It was a big game. They played at Ladd Stadium every year, and it was really good.
All right.
They never asked me to play in it, though.
Glenn, we got some stuff going on. Nick's boy over at South Walton. Man, I tell you what, they're going to have open a Hall of Fame just for him. The amount of awards he's winning is incredible. What was it? Was that the Dairy Florida? Is that just the state Florida?
Gatorade State player.
Gatorade.
Dairy.
So
Dairy. What's the other one? The Dairy
Farmers.
Dairy Farmers player. That's usually tied more into academics.
Yeah, and
Daniel Bush won that.
Yeah, and you usually go. That goes like 1A, 2A, 3A. But
that's later in the year, isn't it? In summertime.
That should be pretty soon if it's not. But yeah, but the Gatorade thing is the whole state. So
we'll talk about that. Who are we talking about?
We're talking about Coleman Borthwick, whose dad's a coach at the South Walton
State
Seahawks.
champs.
Yeah,
State champs.
So,
unbelievable.
Anyway, they had a bunch of crap about the guy didn't run down there and touch first base and all that. I mean,
It's done over. So what?
Well, listen, it can't be any worse than when you have guys that were ineligible and they still let you play in a state tournament. So
and then years later or whatever it was later, take it away, but don't give Mosley a state championship.
Right.
Unbelievable. But Nick, they had this article I was reading about him. They say he's 6'6". I think he's about 245, whatever it is. He 121 strikeouts in 65 and a half innings. He was hitting like 460, 9 home runs, 34 RBIs, ranked 7th prospect in the nation by Baseball Prep or Prep Baseball. Just another huge award. He was American preseason first team All-American, 2025. What is this, Glenn? 18U World Cup gold medalist.
Team USA.
Team USA. Unbelievable. And then we know about Auburn, which I don't believe he'll ever go to Auburn. Do you?
I don't know.
He's projected mid to late first round.
That's too much
generally
money.
speaking, if you're a first rounder, you go. After that, it's a little more. But, nowadays,
you can make more money.
You never know. Now, the only thing is, if you go to Auburn, he's going to be there till, year 21 or, his junior class, whatever like that. And so some people don't want to do that. But, nowadays, if you're at a Power 4, particularly an SEC or ACC college, you're going up against probably better talent. You're being seen by more people. You're in better stadiums. You have a better support mechanism around you. And you're getting paid, possibly not completely equivalent, but strong enough. There's a lot of people who actually think going through the major college system is better preparation to go to the bigs now than maybe going through the farm systems. But that being said, if he goes first round, I think he's definitely going into the pros.
Yeah, I don't.
What we need to do, what we need to do is get one of these guys that identifies as a female and make one of these elite players. Let him go sign with Oklahoma State, become a millionaire, playing softball.
Yeah, right.
So my guess is that wouldn't work in Oklahoma. You might need to send them to Washington.
Kansas State. I'm sorry, Texas State. Texas Tech.
No,
Texas Tech.
Ain't gonna work in Texas.
Texas
it ain't
Tech.
working in Texas.
Didn't we already do this movie like 15, 20 years ago with Joanna Man?
Anyway,
so you want them to play for University of Washington or somebody like that, or California.
UCLA, he'd fit right in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get. I gotta get Coleman on here. We gotta get him on the show. Talk about him. I saw that. I'm making him wait. I'm making Mike wait.
He's drinking
He gets
early
mad
this
when
morning.
we make him wait.
When he calls early.
Well, he's on Eastern time, so that's okay.
Well, we don't
That's
know
okay.
because he travels so much. He's in the witness protection program.
Travel or evading?
That's right.
Him and Tony Soprano hung out back in the day. It was unbelievable. Let's bring him on now, right now, the Tennessee Volunteer Flash, Michael. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
We couldn't be better. Got Glenn, Brian in here. Of course, James behind the glass with his different outfit on every day.
I hate to tell you, I really called because Glenn's there.
That's scary.
Coach Manley?
Yes, sir.
Hey, you remember 1967?
Barely, yeah, I do.
I know you're. Listen, I was with the most beautiful woman who ever went to Christ the King yesterday, and she's not married to me, but she's married to the captain of the Bellevue High School football team from back in the 70s. Anyway, I was in an area where actually Brian knows it. It's kind of like our newbies, and it's called Highway 100 Brew House.
Mm-hmm.
And we were reminiscing about. See, my mother went to Bellevue and Hume Falls, and she every time she'd go to register in the coming out of the summer, they tried to send her to Haynes or Pearl. But anyway, she was dark. But my dad went to Central, so as a young man, I was cast out at a Central Bellevue basketball game, which ended in a fight. And several of the people at that pub yesterday remembered it. Did y'all ever get in a fight with Central?
No, North was our battle-hardened group.
Yeah. I don't know, Chief Casey played there for them.
He did. He did.
Anyway,
H.R. Robinson was the guy that lived in our zone and played at North.
You had problems with that? That's why I hate Brentwood Academy. We had a guy that should have been playing fullback for us who was playing tight end for them. I mean, I'm sorry I hold grudges, but Kent Austin can kiss my butt. Y'all have a great day. Go Troy. Bye.
Bye. See ya. You didn't mention down the shore. Went to Hume Fog, so.
What was that about?
He knows what it. Brian knows what it is.
It's Nashville This Morning.
Yeah.
But I will say, Brewhouse West or Brewhouse 100. That's a fun place. I've been told. I don't remember, but no. I mean, I used to frequent there because I lived out that way.
They have the softest parking lot out there because I landed on it a couple of times.
All right.
So you know how to get a real ticket for obstruction?
We'll have to do this show live from Nashville one day.
Hey, let me tell you this. All you people out there, when I was in college, I got a ticket for obstructing justice sitting in the parking lot of a bar.
Nice.
Yeah. All I did was fake like I was drunk, and everybody pulled off, and then the guy tried to arrest me, and I walked the line and everything, so he just gave me a ticket anyway.
I walked the line.
I did.
Is that how you got the song for Johnny Cash?
That's how I got the song for Johnny Cash. Yeah.
I knew it. Anyway, what's going on at Bay High School for his baseball? You heard anything about it?
I hadn't heard anything. I just, unfortunately, that Coach Hudson has been terminated for, I don't know the reason. Of course, they don't give reasons. They don't have to. And I think really and truly they don't, because I think way back in the day they did, and they got some pretty big lawsuits. So
feedback.
Feedback. But the thing is,
personnel matter.
Because I don't know the whole thing. I just know that he had brought that program up pretty.
Everywhere he goes, they win.
Right. So
district champ this year, right?
Yeah.
2
years in a row.
2 years in a row, district champion. So I feel for him, but everything. But I'm not there anymore, and I don't have any control of anything. So.
Last night I saw Griff and his beautiful wife. He is now going to be taking over. What's that title? What's it called, Brian? Department.
I think he's chairman or president, whatever, of the Tourism Development Council, Panama City Beach, TDC.
He's excited about that. That's pretty cool. I saw Bill. Saw Coop last night. Talked to Coop. Talked to Steve and Steve's wife. They were there. Wassingham's were there. His son. They were there. Saw his beautiful wife. Yeah, saw the beautiful wife. Man, it seemed like everybody was there last night. But anyway, I can't mention where they were at, as far as you know. But we had a great time. Saw a big-time FSU booster there. Of course, everybody's asking where's Glenn at, and I got kind of mad and walked off.
Well, you don't invite me to supper.
No, I invite you for lunch.
Right. So I have to pay.
Where are you at Monday?
You told me I could only come on Wednesdays.
Oh, okay. That's
because
right.
I had to pay on Wednesday.
What's wrong with you?
Just try to save money.
To save money, y'all eat out every night.
I know what it was. Monday, he was trying to get Phil to pick up a bill.
Oh,
yeah,
that's what
you're right, and you know that's going to happen.
The eternal optimist over there.
Yeah. Well, I got to go see all my different sponsors, so we love going to eating out. And I'll be honest with you, as much as it costs to go to a grocery store, and you don't go out to eat. You don't have to. Each one of you get a meal. Sometimes you can split it.
I can't see you splitting it.
Yeah, we split.
But your darling wife.
We actually split something last night.
Your darling wife got a meal Monday night, so
yeah,
she did good.
What you've never seen him split is dessert.
Can't do that. Cannot do that. All right, you talking about these meals. It's Wednesday, man. We got some specials going on today. Let's talk restaurants. Let's talk about the legendary J. Michael's restaurant.
Absolutely.
It will be packed out at lunch because it's world famous J. Michael's spaghetti. And you're going like, how is that so attractive? Well, go try it, and you'll know what we're talking about.
Absolutely.
They only do it on Wednesday, so they do it for lunch and dinner. It will be packed out tonight. And then all seasons, exact same thing. But they still have the regular menu that's outstanding. The best seafood on Panama City Beach. The best burgers you'll get anywhere. Steaks, pork chops, you name it. Everything's a legendary J. Michael's. But today, we're going to get that world-famous J. Michael's spaghetti. Pat Perno, the city commissioner over in Lynn Haven. You want a great meal over in town? Get out to Beef O'Brady's in Lynn Haven. You'll have a wonderful meal. 10 wings inside. I think it's for like $9.99. Go check it out. And now, I don't think there's any games today. I think they get cranked up to no.
The softball
starts tonight.
Yeah, softball tonight.
Texas and Texas Tech.
The two with the most money.
Yeah, you can watch that right there. Beef O'Brady's, Lynn Haven, have a great deal. And Mexican food. If you love Mexican food, we all know about Peppers over in town. We finally got one on Panama City Beach Parkway. Go check it out. You'll absolutely love it. They remodeled that place inside. It's absolutely gorgeous. And they do really well. The food's incredible. Their margaritas are outstanding. Buy one, get one free. Same thing with draft beer. Great place to have birthday parties. Anything at Arnold High School, go eat there with pregame and postgame. It's unbelievable. Peppers Mexican Grill. We'll be right back. 104.3. 7:30 we got Dr. Ward. 8:30 we got Mark McLeod. Everything you need to know about the Florida Gators. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Set your alarm clock to wake up with the Coach Hale Show on ESPN Northwest Florida.
We can go to a youth sporting event, drink, and you know how they can get when they don't get their way? Man, that can create a problem.
In-depth local and college sports from expert insiders and a dash of controversy.
The day and age we live in with parents going crazy, getting in fights. I don't see alcohol making that any better.
Weekday mornings 7 to 9.
5 minutes can save your life.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
This is Anna with your latest forecast on ESPN Northwest Florida this Wednesday. For this afternoon and evening, some clouds and a high of 82 with a moderate breeze out of the east around 15 miles per hour. Tonight, some clouds with lows around 67. Tomorrow, partly sunny with a moderate breeze and a temperature near 84. Moving into Friday, about the same with a high of 85 and mostly sunny. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial at ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Looking to upgrade your truck? It's Blue Diamond Truck Accessories in Panama City. They sell, service, and install it all. Light kits, bed covers, bumpers, winches, lift kits, and any trailer hitch you can imagine. Blue Diamond Truck Accessories, just west of Frankfort Avenue on 15th Street. Find Blue Diamond Truck Accessories on Facebook or call 850-914-0265. Blue Diamond Truck Accessories, 850-914-0265.
Get ready to connect. ESPN Northwest Florida is proud to welcome and feature the newest additions to our Panama City Beach Chamber family.
Welcome to the Beach Chamber. AZ Grooms Mobile Pet Grooming, Demolition Pros, Life Soul Companions, Panhandle Puddle Pools, Sean Kishi, and Sunnyside Laundry.
Step in, grow, and connect with the community that celebrates your achievements.
Congratulations from ESPN Northwest Florida
and the Panama City Beach Chamber of Commerce, reaching Bay County and beyond.
Now, it's time for your Atlanta Braves Morning Update, presented by Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Get clean car happy at any of the 250-plus Tidal Wave Auto Spa locations today.
Braves top the Jays in Game 1. I'm Barrett Salee, and this is your Braves Radio Network Morning Update.
Tidal Wave Auto Spa is the official car wash of the Atlanta Braves and your go-to car wash destination all season long. Visit TidalWaveAutoSpa.com to find a location nearest you.
Michael Harris with an RBI double in the first. Ozzie Albies collects 2 RBIs, and Matt Olson, a moonshot solo home run. 49-degree launch angle, the steepest home run in Major League Baseball this year as the Braves top the Blue Jays 4-3. Bounce back effort from Bryce Elder. He got the win to improve to 5-3. He went 6 2/3, scattered 6 hits, gave up 3 earned runs, walked 1, and struck out 6. The Braves, of course, will look to win yet another series tonight. Grant Holmes will get the ball for the good guys. He's 3-2, has a 3.95 ERA. Veteran Patrick Corbin going for the Blue Jays. The 36-year-old is 2-1 with a 3.65 ERA. 14 walks and 36 strikeouts. Ford leadoff show coming your way across the network at 6, and the first pitch between the Braves and the Blue Jays, 7:15 across the street at Truist Park. You can hear all of it right here on the Braves Radio Network.
If your neighbor, employer, or grandmother were traumatized by comments made on the Coach James Hale Show.
One thing people aren't saying a whole lot about, and I'll probably get in trouble,
but just wanted to take this moment to say, get bent. We're live from the J. Michael Studio, ESPN Northwest Florida.
And welcome back, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
I feel like I'm at the Mardi Gras hearing that song.
I know.
Hey, James, help me out. Help these 2 guys out right here. We always talk about the best of the best. We're going to do something different today. This is the worst of the worst. This is the 10 worst college football programs.
Is this because I'm here and where I went to school?
It's because 2 people are here on Wednesdays.
For God's sakes.
Anyway, 10 worst football programs in history.
Oh, in history.
In history.
All time.
Like collectively or one-off seasons?
All time. Just start giving me, throw names. I'll tell you if you got anything.
UMass is on that list.
Yeah, definitely UMass.
UConn.
Nope.
Northwestern.
Well, wait a minute. You are correct, sir.
Are we only talking Power Fours?
At number, yes. At number 10.
That would have been helpful information.
At number 10, Northwestern, 483 losses. No, wins. 632 losses, 44 ties. Haven't won a postseason game since 1948. Losing all 9 bowl games since 1995. They come in at number 10. Y'all are correct. Let's go.
Right, Power 4.
Let me give you a hint. This is out west.
Oregon State.
No, not that far west.
No.
They used to be I think they might have been in the Southwestern Conference, I think. Now, I could be wrong on this one.
Oh, gosh. Colorado State.
4-letter word.
Utah.
4 letters in the name.
Utah State.
UTEP?
UTEP, you are correct.
That's not a Power 4.
At number 7. At number 7.
Floating rules here.
UTEP, 373 wins, 537 losses, 28 ties, 13 bowl games, 5-8 in their bowl games.
Isn't that where Mike Price went after?
I think so.
After the Alabama debacle?
That's where they got.
Hey, he never lost a game at Alabama.
Y'all got 10,
impressive.
Y'all got 7.
New Mexico.
You are correct. At number 4, New Mexico, 422 wins, 577 losses, 31 ties, 2 bowl games. I don't think they won it.
Right.
No, they were 2-0-1 in bowl
Yeah, I
games.
think who's been around a long time and been bad all the time? Let's say Rutgers.
No, I thought so
Okay.
too. I thought the exact same thing. There is a team in the Big Ten that's on this list.
Purdue.
No.
Wow.
Gosh, let's see.
All right, this is the only thing y'all get. Again, they used to be in I think they were in the Southwestern Conference at one time, I think.
Rice?
You're correct.
Okay.
Good job, Ryan. At number 9, Rice, 437 wins, 565 losses.
A lot of losing going on in Texas.
A lot of 32 ties. So y'all got 10 Northwestern, 9's Rice, 7 UTEP, 4 New Mexico.
How about New Mexico State?
No, I thought they did make it. They did not. There's one, Alabama, I think they embarrassed Nick Saban one year.
Southwest Louisiana.
No.
Northeast Louisiana.
Monroe?
Monroe.
Well, that's
Monroe.
the new names
That's
for 'em.
directional.
Number
Louisiana.
3.
They've changed names.
Technical. Number 3.
What were they when they lost?
Monroe. They first game was in 1931. Okay, so they hadn't been around with everybody else, but they only won 278 games. They've lost 367. They have 7 ties. No bowl game ever. So now y'all got 5 of them already. Good job.
Fordham.
Did somebody say Buffalo?
No, but Buffalo would be a good
There
one.
You did.
Buffalo.
Yeah.
At number 5, I thought Glenn said Buffalo.
I will say a school that actually holds a victory over my Bulldogs. The University of Maine.
Go Bears.
No.
They actually beat Mississippi State.
Buffalo's record.
and not in the 60s.
363 wins, 487 losses, 28 ties, 1 bowl game in the history of the school. And I think they had a famous quarterback from Nebraska. I think it was head coach here.
Turner Gill.
Yeah, yes. All right, so y'all are
Hey,
doing,
the pro team in Buffalo's got 4 bowl games and 0 wins.
y'all are doing good. You got number 10, Northwest, number 9, Rice. You got number 7, UTEP. You got number 6. No, you don't. You got number 5, Buffalo. Number 4, New Mexico. Number 3, Monroe. Who else? Where did Nick Saban play?
Kent State? No.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, that's where he played.
The number 1 worst program of all time on this survey. 316 wins, 505 losses, 28 ties. First game was played in 1920. So you got
What about Austin P?
No.
Let's go, P.
Chaminade.
No.
They don't even play football.
Let's see here. Golly.
I will say this.
Idaho State.
No.
Wyoming.
No.
Goodness.
We're getting close because he kind of paused
There's
there.
one. They might be in the state of Florida. Worst college.
Florida International.
You are correct, sir.
Really? Oh, okay.
On this survey, now
They've
you got to
been playing
remember.
all that
You
long.
got to remember though, they started in 2002.
Yeah.
They're 39 wins, 79 losses, 1-1 in bowl games. But they, on this survey, are the second worst program in college football. There's another one in the state of Florida.
I still don't see how UMass sitting on this list.
FAU.
You're right.
FAU.
At number 8, FAU, 2001 first team. They won 58 games. They lost 74.
Think of the coaches
2-0
they've
bowl
had, too.
games.
Yeah.
Schnellenberger was there. Kiffin was there.
Yeah.
And they're still on that list.
Going forward, I think these 2 programs will do better. All right, y'all are down. You got only one you don't have is number 6, and that's it. Who is number 6? This one, I don't know if you guys will ever get it.
Creighton.
No. Come on, Glenn.
Is it like that? Is it one of those obscure?
No.
Let's see.
It's a better name.
Yeah.
East Tennessee. Texas.
Did I obtain a degree from there after 16 years?
No.
Okay.
Mississippi State's not on there.
Iowa State.
No.
Iowa? No, it's not Iowa.
Not Iowa.
Holy moly. Let's see.
How much time we got?
Kansas or Kansas State?
Who?
Kansas or Kansas State?
No.
Golly.
Kansas State's been pretty good.
Tulsa.
Kansas has been okay.
I'm just going through the Midwest on teams that I don't care about.
No.
Hang on.
Is anybody on radio?
Arkansas
land?
State.
No. Arkansas State, believe it or not, have been
Power
once a
4 or
game.
not?
Oh, big time. This is big time, baby.
We already got Northwestern.
Yeah. So, golly, let's see.
They got 631
Oh, Vanderbilt.
losses. No.
Oh, wow. I'm surprised.
No.
Is it in the state of Texas?
No.
Who's in the ACC?
They've had 44 ties. They had 631 losses.
Who's in the ACC that's bad?
What conference?
ACC.
How much time we got?
Stanford.
No.
Gosh.
Cal.
No.
We got about 3 minutes.
They've been good in the past. Both of those.
Since 2000 or since
all time? Do you not listen?
What conference?
10 worst all time.
Is the conference going to give it? Is the conference going to give it away?
Yeah.
Yes. The conference will give it away. The conference will give it away.
It's SEC, ACC, or Big Ten. It's not going to be Big 12.
Just tell me what conference it's in.
The
SEC.
No.
ACC.
No.
Big 12.
Big what?
Big 12.
No, Big 10. It's in the Big 10.
Oh, my gosh.
That should give it away right there.
We've already said Purdue and Northwestern.
Indiana State. No,
Indiana. Wow.
Indiana. 631 losses. 44
and one national championship.
And winning one national championship, I think this survey sucks. You win a national championship, you can't be one of the worst programs.
I mean, we had floating rules every
Don't complain. Just answer the question.
Well, we're just
y'all did good except for one. Y'all only screwed up one of them, and that was obvious. Everybody knew.
Just go ahead since I'm here. Which school produces the dumbest graduates? Come on, let's go.
Florida.
Southern will be below Mississippi State.
That's USM is the Harvard of the South. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway, y'all did pretty good right there. Let's talk about some of our wonderful, outstanding sponsors like Stevenson Air Conditioning. Man, it was brutal late yesterday afternoon. It doesn't matter if you got Stevenson Air Conditioning. If you're having a hard time getting the house cooled off, call Stevenson Air Conditioning. Jason and the crew will come out. They'll settle all the problems, I guarantee you. They do a great job, and they don't try to take every penny out of your pocket. Go local, go Stevenson Air Conditioning. Heck, Jason graduated from Mosley High School. I can't be more local than that. James, people we come down here, the boat won't work.
Wow,
we live here, it doesn't work. We can't get it running.
Nope.
We're getting ready to go out. We can't get the boat running. Now I got to call some arena, pay big time money,
and you got to
wasted that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you don't want to do. You know what you want to do?
You
want to stay at home. You want to relax, and you want to do what you want to do. And to do that, you call Florida Main. And Florida Main fixes your boat, but he comes to you to fix it.
And he didn't have all that overhead at like a marina, so he didn't have to charge you like that.
No.
And you can go shop, do what you want while they're working at your house.
Yeah. And then once the boat's done, guess what? It's right there ready to go for you. You don't even got to go pick it up.
But call Jermaine Allen at 850-851-4134. That's 850-851-4134. And what's that name again?
Florida Main.
Jermaine Allen. We'll be right back. 104.3. Dr. Ward, where are you? 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
The new app from 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida is designed specifically for sports fanatics like you. The sports content you demand is always on. Live stream our national and local sports talk anywhere you go. Reach us on all social media. You can also be a part of the show. Call and text into our studios. Plus, up-to-the-minute weather and traffic maps. The new app from 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida is available at the Apple Store and Google Play.
Lone Star Boil House and Sports Bar, where the locals go for the best boiled seafood around. Crawfish, shrimp, red royals, and everything crabs. Watch almost every sporting event in the country on their huge outdoor jumbotron. Follow them on Facebook to stay up to date on weekly events, live music, and food and beer specials. Lone Star Boil House and Sports Bar, your home away from home for sports, good times, and great food. The best boiled seafood. Lone Star Boil House and Sports Bar, 320 West 5th Street, downtown Panama City.
With over 4 decades in business, Instant Replay Sports Cards is happy to take your collection to the next level. All new hobby boxes, signed memorabilia and supplies, new and vintage cards and Pokemon. Buy, sell, and trade. They're an authorized source for Topps, Panini, Upper Deck, and Leaf cards. Instant Replay Sports Cards inside the Stanford Station on 23rd Street next to Academy Sports. Come see the bigger store and the larger inventory, or visit online, instantReplaySportsCards.com.
Your safety and proper care of your boat in an emergency is crucial. When it comes to on-water assistance, response time is everything. And since 1996, in the Bay or on the Gulf, it's Seato. Seato's Coast Guard licensed captains are on the scene in an average of 1 hour or less. Seato gets members home or back to boating faster. Become a member today at Seato.com or call 850-234-2323.
This is Coach Stephen Pearl. Your home for Auburn basketball on the Panhandle is 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Now back to the Coach James Hale Show, live from the J. Michael Studio. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Win a club. Oh, Glenn's dancing around the pole again.
There you go. And welcome back, 104.3.
At least he got clothes on this time.
ESPN Northwest Florida, beautiful Wednesday in paradise. We're going to have, it's going to be hot. We already told you if it's hot, don't worry about it. You got Stevens in the air conditioning. You're out in the sun. Everybody's playing golf. Everybody's at the beach. Everybody's at the pools, the water parks. Take care of your skin. 1 in 5 develop skin cancer, and it can be deadly. But we got the answer for you. Julie was there yesterday and had some things burned off. You've got to take care of yourself, especially your younger kids, because you're going to pay for it as you get older. It comes back and haunts you. You've got to get things done. I went to the best, and every time I've been operated on, he's got it out the first time. I'm telling you right now, he's the best at what he does. Let's bring him on right now, the legend, Dr. Ward. Doc, how you doing this morning, sir?
I'm having a good day. I tell you, man, I was glued to the TV all weekend watching college baseball. It was mayhem.
Yeah, that first games. Southern Mississippi, I watched their games, and they played. I'm telling you, I watched them lose to Virginia and Little Rock, and they played great. They're winning at very end of the game, and then a mistake here, a mistake there cost them. They're still one of the better teams out there. They just couldn't get it done, and that seemed to happen across the board. People getting beat. What did you think about Troy taking down, not just taking them down, but really taking care of the Florida Gators? What was your thoughts about that?
I got to admit, if I could have picked any other team to make it out of that region, it would have been Troy. I mean, how can you not love the Troy Trojans? That team just has so much grit. They play amazing defense, and their bats just in the last month got hot, and they were scoring a lot of runs on everybody. Yeah. So and their pitching was just good enough to keep them in those games while their bats won the games. I'm actually going to go up to Troy on Friday and watch the first ever super regional in Troy, Alabama, and hopefully they take care of those other Trojans from Little Rock that were I mean, they're a 4 seed that made it to the super regional. First time ever that you have 2 4 seeds to make it to the super regionals.
All right, let me go through this list. I want you to tell me what you think. The number 1 team, UCLA, out. What do you think about that?
It was a shocker. I mean, St. Mary's, again, the 4 seed knocks them out. I mean, just amazing.
All right, Georgia Tech. That's one kind of surprised me. Georgia Tech is out.
Yeah, and both UCLA and Georgia Tech had very easy regionals based on who was in there. I mean, those are both just absolute stunners.
All right, Georgia took care of business. They're going to host Mississippi State. We'll talk about that in a minute. Number 4, Auburn. Got to give a lot of credit to Auburn baseball team. They fought back. They felt embarrassed after the first game they lost. I think they're the only one that lost the first game and came back and won.
It's hard to do.
Yeah, and they're going to play Ole Miss. We'll talk about that one a little bit later. North Carolina versus they're going to play South Carolina. North Carolina looked pretty good. Texas. What do you think about Texas?
I don't think they lost. I'm pretty sure Texas went 3-0 and had the biggest run differential in their 3 games. They look good.
Alabama looked good, took care of business. They got St. John's. We'll talk about that later. We just talked about Florida out. I talked about Southern Mississippi out. All right, Florida State out. What do you think about that? When he hit that home run, I thought, man, they're going to come back and win this thing. And then it didn't happen. What do you think about FSU?
I mean, look, man, St. John's came to play. They're the ones that took them out both times, and it went down to the wire, and they just made one more hit, one more play.
The thing too is both games they lost, they brought Abrams in at the end, and he's the one who coughed up both of the losses.
Yeah,
he was throwing in the dirt and everything else, but the one he threw over the plate, they let him know it was a strike because they hit it out of sight there.
All right.
So you heard it here first. Glenn says he was on the take.
No.
Oregon got it done. They're going to be playing Texas. All right, let's talk about Texas A&M. That one, I was hoping they would win. I tell you what, USC's pretty good. What do you think about Texas A&M?
That was a shocker because USC came into the playoffs having beaten 0 quad 1 teams, and that's why they had like a really high RPI and they didn't get a 1 seed for that reason. I guess they proved if you can beat all the bad teams, you can beat the good ones too.
All right, let's jump into Nebraska. What did you think of Nebraska? They're out.
Dude, Nebraska had the hardest regional by far. Ole Miss is a really good baseball team, and not at all surprised by that.
Mississippi State won, Kansas won, West Virginia was a good series. West Virginia and Kentucky. Did you watch any of that one?
Yeah, man. Those were. Weren't all 3 of the games between West Virginia and Kentucky decided by 1 run?
I think so.
Sounds right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't West Virginia hit a grand slam? I think West Virginia hit a grand. Maybe that was another game. I can't.
It was tied extra innings. It was like a walk-off single in the 10th in that last game.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but maybe Oklahoma. I can't remember who was what. I think it was weird in that I don't think any 2 seeds went through. There were 2 4s. There's always a few 3s. I'm not sure any 2 seeds went through.
USC was a 2.
That's right. USC. They were the last one. That's right. They were at 2. Yeah.
All right. Let's take some time, break these down. I want to know who's going to win these things. I think we have plenty of time to do this. Cal Poly, West Virginia.
Oh my God.
Who do you like in this and why?
You gotta like West Virginia at home in Morgantown, and I gotta tell you, this was awesome. So I don't know if y'all watched the end of that game, but after West Virginia won, the whole ballpark and the players all sing Country Road. It was one of the coolest things that I have seen in college baseball.
And that place was packed out.
Yeah, what else is there to do?
Who you like, Glenn?
I like West Virginia at home for sure.
Brian, who you going with?
Yeah, West Virginia over. I'll be honest, I don't know a lot about Cal Poly, so I would say West Virginia.
James,
give me West Virginia.
Okay. I'm going to write your name down and get this in here, West. All right, let's go to the next one. You're going to be there, Doc. Take your time and break this thing down. I'm telling you what, Little Rock's better than you think. I watched them against Southern Mississippi. They're not bad. Troy at home versus Little Rock. You'll be there watching it live. Who's going to win this one and why?
I think Troy gets it done. I mean, the Little Rock team, they got a lot of fight. I think Troy's got more fight. So I'm going with Troy. Either way, the Trojans win.
There you go. Yeah. Glenn?
I like Troy. Doc, you stay in one of the 3 motels in Troy, or you staying out Abbeville or something?
They got 4 now. They got 4 now.
Big time.
I'm gonna figure it out. My aunt and uncle live in Troy. I might stay with them.
Oh, okay. Well, I was going to thinking maybe Pine Level or Abbeville or something. I'm not sure.
Brian, who you going with?
I'm tempted to take Little Rock.
They're not bad now.
I love Troy though. It's just it's a cool school and it's not far from us. Yeah, I'm going to break the homerism. I'll take Little Rock here. I kind of like the way they play.
Little Rock, okay. James, help me out.
I got a soft spot for Troy, so I'll go with the Trojans.
Troy, okay. All right, let's go South Carolina, North Carolina. I'm telling you.
No, USC.
I'm sorry, USC.
Southern
USC.
California.
USC.
Southern California.
USC. I like them. I watched them. Who A&M? They look good.
Yeah.
They look good. Who you like in this one, Doc? North Carolina or USC?
I'm sorry, but North Carolina went 3-0 in the regional. They beat a very good East Carolina team twice to do that. I really like North Carolina. They may be the favorite to win it all.
Yeah, I'm taking with the ACC team. I'm taking.
Yeah, Carolina's going to stomp them.
North Carolina. James?
North Carolina.
Okay. USC upset. Write that down. USC. Okay. Let's go. I'm looking forward to this one. Ole Miss at Auburn. It's already completely sold out. Their fans were going crazy in that last game. That's a beautiful park. They look good, man. I like Auburn. I like Auburn. Who you like, Doc?
I think both of these teams played really good baseball all weekend. I think Auburn's got just a few more home runs in them, and that's going to make the difference.
Yeah, I'm with you. Auburn, they got some boys can hit that ball.
Yeah, I'm voting with my heart. The Auburn is what I'm going to.
Brian?
So I grew up an Alabama fan. I went to Mississippi State. The only way this could be worse for me is if Tennessee was involved. Honestly, I think Auburn had their scare wake-up moment. I think they're right now. Yeah. I think Auburn. I think they win both. I
got Auburn winning it all.
Yeah, I think they win
Auburn
two straight here.
For sure, SEC team will win this one.
No, I'm going to go ahead and limb. I got Auburn winning the whole thing.
Okay.
All right,
I don't
James,
have that.
James, who you got?
Give me Auburn at home.
Auburn. Okay. I like Texas too. All right, Oklahoma at Kansas. Oh wait, Doc, hold on. Let's come back and finish this up. We got Oklahoma, Kansas. St. John's, Alabama, Oregon, Texas, and Mississippi. I think Mississippi State, Georgia is going to be unbelievable. Doc, what's the best way to get up with you, and where are you located?
Well, just give us a call at 233-3376. You can see us at one of our 8 area convenient locations in Port St. Joe, Panama City Beach, Water Sound, Santa Rosa Beach, Phoenix Springs, Bonifay, or Mariana. 5 minutes is all it takes to get checked head to toe to make sure your skin is healthy and cancer-free.
All my friends, all my family, all go to Dr. Ward. You're making a mistake if you don't. He's the best at what they do. He's incredible. Also, I saw Miss Charlotte. She had her grandson. We had our grandkids. We had a great time together. Love Charlotte. She's absolutely beautiful, inside and out. So's Big John. Get out to one of the 4 newbies, have a great time. I'm going to tell you what. You thought the Gulf Coast Jam was fun. You should have seen the after party in Newbies. It was incredible. It was incredible. She's going to have the best entertainment for you every single night during the summer. Go check it out. Newbies 2 on the Curve. Go watch all the sporting events. Head to the mothership. If you're in town, Glenn, where are you going to go?
I'm going to the Blue Building on Bayview right there.
Glenn's got his own little bench outside looking at that beautiful water. Get out and have a great time. Tell him Coach sent you. Also, don't forget about Steve's Bike Shop. Steve Bertishaw has been in business since 1979. Local, swim coach at Mosley High School. Where's they located? Right across the street from Sam's. Electrical bikes are taking over the world. New and used. Go check it out. Get one from Steve and nobody else. TK Vandy Roofing, General Contracting. You want a great roof, or you just want to build a building. Heck, you can build a schoolhouse. He can do it all. Kyle Vandergrift, listen to him every Friday right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. And also, don't forget about Pat. Love Pat. You want your yard to look absolutely gorgeous, like a golf course, like Glenn Manley's home. Turf Pro Pest Control can make it happen. Listen to Patrick Garner every Monday right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. We get back. Dr. Ward's going to give his picks. He's going to tell you what's going to happen this week in college baseball. We'll be right back.
It's here. The 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida app version 2.0. Now featuring ultra high fidelity. You'll feel like you're in the game. Plus, more opportunities to win weekly prizes from local businesses when you click it to win it. Download the 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida app today at Google Play or the Apple Store.
This is Anna with your latest forecast on ESPN Northwest Florida this Wednesday. For this afternoon and evening, some clouds and a high of 82 with a moderate breeze out of the east around 15 miles per hour. Tonight, some clouds with lows around 67. Tomorrow, partly sunny with a moderate breeze and a temperature near 84. Moving into Friday, about the same with a high of 85 and mostly sunny. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial at ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Your safety and proper care of your boat in an emergency is crucial. When it comes to on-water assistance, response time is everything. And since 1996, in the Bay or on the Gulf, it's Seato. Seato's Coast Guard licensed captains are on the scene in an average of 1 hour or less. Seato gets members home or back to boating faster. Become a member today at Seato.com or call 850-234-2323.
Signworks, a business serving businesses since 1985. Everything from signs and banners, vehicles and boats, magnetic and real estate signs, contractor signs, and much more. Signworks can do large format, full color printing too. Signworks, a real professional in the business world. Call Signworks at 785-8899. Signworks, 850-785-8899.
He's a 10-foot tall, barrel-chested beast man who showers in vodka and feeds his baby shrimp scampi.
I'm kind of a big deal.
Please welcome.
Pain don't hurt.
Live and local from the J. Michaels studio, the Coach James Hale Show, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
And welcome back, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Get out and support all these wonderful sponsors we have. They have great business. Matter of fact, they're just great people. And they hire great people to work in the organizations. We appreciate all of them. All right, let's get rolling with Dr. Ward. Oklahoma, Kansas. It's being played in Kansas. What's going to happen here, Doc? Does the SEC roll, or does Kansas send them home?
I'll be honest, man. Kansas totally surprised me because they had a tough regional. They went 3-0. They won each game by a few runs. Oklahoma, on the other hand, all they did was beat what everyone thought was the best team in the tournament twice when they beat Georgia Tech. So, both teams are overperforming. Home field advantage probably helps out Kansas. So I'm gonna go with Kansas.
Glenn Manley, Oklahoma, SEC powerhouse versus the Big 12. Who wins?
I'm going to take Kansas, I think.
Kansas, okay. Brian?
Gosh, a tough one. I'm going to step out and take Oklahoma here.
James?
Lots of upsets going on this year, so give me the upset, give me Oklahoma.
Y'all, I'm telling you, Oklahoma wins. All right, here we go. St. John's going into Tuscaloosa. I think they play Saturday. They pumped up there. Bama looking pretty good. Who's going to win this, Doc? St. John's or Alabama?
The game is on. Game one's Friday at 8:00. It's going to be late. It's going to be crazy. I think Alabama is going to take care of business and win 2 straight games.
Roll Tide. There you go. I love it. Keep it up. Glenn.
I'm going to take the upset. I'm taking St. John's.
You would. St. John's. All right.
The Fighting Rick Pitino's.
Yeah. Who you got, Brian?
Alabama's going to win this one.
Yes.
I think it's Alabama. I think the St. John runs over, but it was beautiful while I was there.
All the way, Bama. All right, this is going to be a pretty good one, I think, right here. I think it's going to be a really good game. The last two, I think, are really going to be good. Oregon at Texas. Doc, are you sure the first game's Friday? Somebody told me it was Saturday. Friday, Alabama?
All of the first games are every series is Friday. It's game one's Friday, game 2 is Saturday, and game 3, if necessary, Sunday, and it's the same for every super regional.
Wow. Okay. Thank you, Jamie.
Weather permitting.
Thank you,
yes.
Jamie.
Yep.
Okay. My daughter was wrong. All right, here we go. Oregon, Texas. Break it down, Doc. Who's going to win it? Texas is good.
Both of these teams took care of business and went 3-0 in the regional. Like I said, Texas had the greatest run differential and what was a pretty tough regional, I thought. So I like Texas.
Okay.
We're finally going to end the Big Ten's dominance of the Big 3 sports here. And, yeah, Texas, they go through. They were my pick before the year. I'm going to stick with them here.
Yeah, Texas. Yeah, Texas.
James, Texas. Texas all day long. Yes, sir. I got that one. The big one. 2 big powerhouses from the SEC. Georgia at home versus the Bulldogs. Can Georgia win it all this year? Everybody says how great they are. Can they beat Mississippi State? 2 Bulldogs going at it. Doc, who wins this one?
All right, no, y'all know I don't like Georgia, but this is not why I'm picking Mississippi State. Georgia did take care of business. Their games were a little bit closer than they should have been, though. Mississippi State dominated. They look really, really good. I think they're playing great baseball. I believe in that team. I think they're going to make a lot of noise, so I'm going with Mississippi State.
You going with who?
Mississippi State.
I'm with you. Who you got?
I'm not going to vote against Conrad. I'm going to take Georgia.
I was going to say, you guys are pigeonholing me into being the anti-state guy here. Georgia's 4-0 against Mississippi State this year. Doc is right. Every game has been the one game that was more than 2 runs went to 10 innings. And they were in Athens and then at the SEC tournament. There's something about it, though. Or no, I take that back. They were actually in Starkville, which makes it even worse.
Oh, they did beat them.
Yeah, they beat them 3 in Starkville, 10-9, 3-1, and then 8-5 in 10 innings on Sunday. I just don't, for whatever reason, I don't think we match up very well with Georgia this year, and I hope I'm wrong. I'm going to take Georgia here.
All right, I wrote this down, Georgia. See, you told me it was at
Georgia. I thought it was at Georgia, but I was thinking of another team.
Who you got?
The Bulldogs from the SEC. I got Georgia.
You got Georgia. Okay. Georgia. Now, what is the world?
It's ridiculous that State has to go play Georgia and Troy's hosting a super regional, but whatever. We'll get into that later.
No, that's a little bit of a story here, is just how unbalanced.
Yeah.
Because, they take these pairings and they keep the pairings in Omaha. So just look at this. So the winner of North Carolina USC in the first game of Omaha plays the winner of Auburn Ole Miss.
Yeah.
The winner of Oregon Texas plays the winner of Mississippi State Georgia. Those are like killer paths. But then you look at Cal Poly West Virginia winner plays the Troy Little Rock winner. Oklahoma Kansas winner plays the St. John's Alabama winner. I mean, there are literally like four teams on two brackets that are the best teams out there.
Yeah.
And then you got 4 teams on the. I mean, Alabama's got a heck of an opportunity. Troy's got a heck of an opportunity because and watch this: 3 schools from the state of Alabama may be meeting in Omaha.
Woo! Yeah.
Yes, sir, baby.
But so when we were down to the Kentucky-West Virginia game, and it was, neck and neck, I looked it up. If Kentucky had won that game, they would have hosted Cal Poly in the Super Regional. Kentucky was what a lot of people consider one of, if not the last team into the field. And they could have hosted a Super Regional, while Oregon, an 11 seed, wouldn't. Mississippi State, a 14 seed, wouldn't. It's ridiculous. And they said, well, you need that for planning. You don't know who you're playing? None of these teams knew where they were going until it was over, because you think Troy was planning on hosting a Super Regional? It's laziness out of the NCAA. It's ridiculous. They need to reseed it. And it's not just because I'm a State fan. Oregon's getting hosed worse than State is. They got to go to Texas.
Come on, though, Brian. How great is it that Troy is hosting a Super Regional?
I think it's great they're in one.
It's so fun. No, it's gonna be mayhem. It's gonna be so much fun.
No, not while I got to go to Athens.
Yeah. If Southern would have taken care of business, we wouldn't be talking about Troy. It'd have been
thanks, Southern.
Yeah, no doubt. Anyway. Jesus. All right.
Hattiesburg High would have been.
Doc, when does it start? When does Omaha start? Next Friday?
June is the first game. First games, I believe June 12th is a Friday. I don't know for sure.
Okay. All right. Hey, did you have a good time at Gulf Coast Jam? I saw pictures of you there.
Oh man, it was awesome. They put on a great show, and ending it with Post Malone was just fantastic. I'm just glad I was not in his spit zone or his beer throwing zone because I had kids with me, and I was like, man, if these kids, if I bring them back smelling like beer, I'm gonna have a lot of explaining to do.
What night was the best in your opinion? The first night, the last night? Which one?
Definitely Sunday night. Sunday night, Posty, he really brought a lot of energy. Even though he's not pure country, he was really good.
What night had the biggest crowd, you think?
Oh, Sunday for sure.
Sunday,
I mean,
okay.
Thursday. I mean, you know, there's a bit of a build up. There were a lot of people there for Riley Green. You know, and we were right up at the stage all 4 nights. So I was the most sardined the last night.
Yeah. Well, Doc, we'll talk to you next Wednesday, buddy. Thank you so much.
All right, y'all have a good one.
Go Gators. All right, let's talk about some of our great people. Oh, I mean, you still there?
No.
Glenn, where are those locations at? Anyway, all right, let's talk about some of our great people, man. We got some Max Fit Sports Nutrition. You want to look better, feel better. We all do. Jason Kovaleski was here yesterday, did an incredible job like he always does. You would not believe how strong Bay High School football players are. People benching over 350. And Jason goes in there, gives them advice, gets them on the right supplements, creatine, whatever they needed to be doing. You can be doing that for you at any sport, baseball, basketball, football, track, whatever, softball. Go take advantage of Max Fit Sports Nutrition. If you're a coach here, you should call him, have him come talk to your team. He is incredible. Again, listen to him every Tuesday and Friday right here on ESPN Northwest Florida, Max Fit Sports Nutrition. And don't forget, today, and the day only, the world-famous J. Michael Spaghetti. It is incredible. Glenn, we're looking for furniture. We're looking for gifts.
Ooh, yeah.
We're looking for jewelry. Where are we going to go?
I'm going to Adamson Fine Jewelry.
Oh, my God. David Adamson.
On Ohio Street, right down the main drag. You can't beat it.
Russ, Amber, Patrick are incredible. They'll wait on you. They'll take care of you. They got the wish list down there. You go put your name down, what you want. Send your girlfriend there. Send your wife or both of them. They'll get you what you want. They are incredible. David Adams, Russ, Amber, Patrick, we love you guys. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Not the same.
104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Real local winners.
Hey, this is Damian Smith from Panama City Beach. I just won 4-day passes to Gulf Coast Jam to see Co Wetzel, Jesse Murph, and Post Malone. Just for listening to the Coach James Hale Morning Show. Thanks, y'all. Real local winners.
Keep listening to Win on the Gulf Coast. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
This is Anna with your latest forecast on ESPN Northwest Florida this Wednesday. For this afternoon and evening, some clouds and a high of 82 with a moderate breeze out of the east around 15 miles per hour. Tonight, some clouds with lows around 67. Tomorrow, partly sunny with a moderate breeze and a temperature near 84. Moving into Friday, about the same with a high of 85 and mostly sunny. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial at ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
To get your boat running today without the dealership wait, it's Florida Main's Marine Service and Consulting. No more hauling the boat to the dealership. For a faster, smoother, and hassle-free boat service, they come to the dock or the driveway. Florida Main's Marine Service and Consulting. From Santa Rosa to Panama City to Apalachicola. Quick response to inquiries and competitive rates. Get your boat running today. Call Florida Main's Marine Service and Consulting. 850-851-4134. 850-851-4134.
As more teens connect online, tech companies face the ongoing challenge of verifying the ages of their users. Jen Hanley, Meta's head of North American safety, discusses the latest AI-powered tools designed to better protect younger users.
Knowing someone's age online is a complex, industry-wide challenge. To solve this, Meta is using new technology that analyzes signals to identify accounts that may belong to underage users and remove them from our platforms. We also use sophisticated technology to find suspected teens, even if they list an adult birthday, and automatically place them in teen account settings. This ensures that as many teens as possible are in age-appropriate experiences. These tools are designed to ensure teens stay in protected, age-appropriate experiences.
To learn more about Meta's age assurance technology and tools for families, visit FamilyCenter.meta.com.
WGSX Lynn Haven, WVOQ Port St. Joe. ESPN Northwest Florida. ESPN Northwest Florida. The tradition continues.
Lots of force on this one. Hello, Chop House. A 2-run homer.
Now back to the Coach James Hale Show inside the J. Michaels studio.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
Who was that? Oh, here we go. Hey, Alabama, Crimson Tide, roll.
Why can't we score on Indiana?
Tide, roll. Hey, we're 7 games away. 7 baseball games away. And their first game is when, Dr. Ward was wrong. When's the first game?
First game is Saturday evening, 8 o'clock, so it is the nightcap game.
Jamie was right. 8 o'clock Saturday night from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, St. John's. Brian told me this. If they win 2 there, go out to Omaha, win 5, 7 straight wins, you're national champs. We're pretty sure that's right. Of course, that's true for Georgia, Auburn, and everybody else. And Dave, y'all pointed out something I didn't realize. He's right. It's a lot easier when you get to Omaha than compared to what
it's almost
Georgia.
like a D1 and D2 bracket.
It really is. It truly is.
I mean, and it's nothing against those teams, but you got the winner of West Virginia Cal Poly versus the winner of Troy and Little Rock. And then on the other side of that bracket, the winner of Kansas, Oklahoma, Kansas a 15 versus the winner of Alabama, St. John's. Alabama's at least a 7.
Yeah.
But
so what?
The other side is insane.
What I got is Oklahoma and Alabama will be playing, and Troy and West Virginia, and you got North Carolina and Auburn playing the bottom, and you got Texas and Georgia.
Yeah.
Right. I think it's what you got too, Glenn. But anyway, it's going to be interesting. Saturday night, 8 o'clock, Tuscaloosa, and I think you can get tickets. I know Auburn completely sold out. When it was Ole Miss, it was Ole Miss travels. That thing is sold out. You're going to have a hard time getting tickets. Good luck with that. But anyway, a lot of great baseball being played. Alabama softball team, again, lost to the team I feared the most. I watched Texas is really good, too. But I watched those pitchers early in the year, and I was like, man, they're really, really good. And it turned out that's the 2 teams Bama lost to. And all they had to do was win 1. They couldn't do it. And now it would be Texas Tech versus Texas. Alabama football, the latest, The Athletic has got out now their top 25 preseason poll. And I'm going to tell you where Bama landed in just 1 second before I talk about Stevenson air conditioning. It is hot. It's going to be brutal. And it's going to get bad for the next 3 months here in the paradise. If you got Stevenson air conditioning, you don't care how hot, how humid, anything else. And if you got Stevenson air conditioning, or if you don't have Stevenson air conditioning, and the one you have breaks down, all you got to do is call Jason at Stevenson Air Conditioning. They'll be there anytime, day or night. They'll fix the problem, and you'll be fine. Get it serviced now. It'll run better. It's going to save you money on your power bill. If you got an old one, get rid of it. Get you a brand new one. It will pay for itself over a period of time. That is Stevenson Air Conditioning. The Athletic has Alabama ranked 19th in the country. No bowl, no playoffs. That will not be a good thing. And what the reasons they gave. Alabama's got a new quarterback. Offense, inexperienced offense across the board. Who's going to be the elite receivers? Can they trust the one Williams? He changed his name. So that was some of the things with Bama. We shall see. They did say Bama does have plenty of high-end talent. We shall see how it works out. Coaching, they did say it'd be ridiculous to really count Bama out right now, though. It's risky business to ever count Alabama out, but they did. They got Alabama at number 19. Number 1 was Indiana. Number 2 was Oregon. Number 3, Oklahoma State. Number 4, Miami. Number 5, Notre Dame, which has the easiest path to get there. Yeah. They play one ball game. Now, I'm going to let someone interrupt this Alabama update. Should I or shouldn't I? I'm debating. No, I like him. I like him. I like his daddy. Let's bring him in here. Cincinnati Chris. What's up, Big Daddy?
Hey, don't worry. After these 2 weeks, I won't call until college football season.
There you go. You better be. I'm going to need you in the next, after that. There's nothing to talk about.
Hey, just real quick, I got Texas schedule yesterday. I don't know what Dr. Ward was looking at. I know for a fact that in Athens it's Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So I know for a fact it's Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
I think Brian said it was 4 and 4.
No, I think all of them now are going to be Saturday, Sunday,
Because
Monday.
the SEC is screwing it up. Now they have Thursday night games for TV, so now they got Monday night super regional games. Also, real quick, Brian, who did Troy have to beat to get to the super regional? Miami and Florida.
Miami and Florida. Look, I told you I don't have any problem with them being in a super regional. I don't think they should be hosting.
I'm just saying. And then who did Mississippi State have to beat in their regional?
Yeah, that Cincinnati team.
Woo! My point is, don't you think Troy went through a tougher game than Georgia or Mississippi State in their regional?
But the whole point of ranking these teams for seeding the regionals should matter for seeding the super regionals as well.
And if the teams took care of business like they were supposed to, they'd be seeded correctly, though.
Yeah, those. But what I'm saying is we have the 16 that we have. It's just as easy to reshuffle them and reseed them because you don't know where you're going anyway.
I feel like those teams, they took care of business. They were 4 seeds. Everything was stacked against them. I feel like, I've got people that agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
I know people that are complaining about the Troy Regional before the Troy Regional even happened. But my point is, being from the smaller school, you went through tougher competition to get to the Super Regional. And I don't feel like you should reshuffle it because of the fact that you went through St. Mary's beat UCLA. No one thought that was going to happen.
Sure.
You know, and it's not St. Mary's fault that UCLA didn't do well. So I don't know. We can go back and forth on it all we want, but I feel like those lower seeded teams, they played tougher competition because they had to.
That's right. And look, the one thing I'm sure of is the NCAA isn't going to listen to me or you. So
no, not at all. Not at all. I'm leaving early Sunday morning. I'm going to Athens, and I'll probably be leaving early Monday morning and coming back. So I don't know if I'm going to see you there or not, but I'm going for at least one game. So
if I make it, it would only be for a Monday game. I have to be somewhere else Saturday, Sunday.
Do you already have tickets?
I've got a pass from one of the coaches at some point in time.
Cool. Oh, cool, man. That's awesome. Well, call us and let us know how that experience was.
I'm sure. Oh, and Brian, thank you for telling me about the country road. That was awesome. I just watched it on the way to work. That was awesome. I felt for, and then the kids singing on the headset too. Man, that was really cool. I'm glad you said that. That's all what college baseball is about right there is moments like that. You know, like that's why minor league teams do so well is because it's the family feel of the ballpark. You know.
Did you?
I think that was Ward who brought that one up because I just saw it after the fact too. But
did you want to talk anything about Alabama and St. John's?
No.
I mean, anything Cincinnati? I mean, you called during the Alabama update. I was curious.
I mean, we
anything
can
about
talk
Alabama?
some St. John if you want.
Rick Pitino's taking the mound.
Yeah.
So, Coach, what's Alabama's batting average of runners in scoring position with 2 outs?
265.
265. Hey, that was good. That was quick.
James will tell you in 1 second. Yeah. All right, I got to go. Thanks for calling, buddy.
Secret.
All right, I'm going to get back to this poll. The Athletic. They usually.
The answer is 257.
I
The
was
University
right-
of
I was
Alabama
right
is
there.
batting 257.
That's what's wrong with baseball today.
in
Nobody
scoring
can hit
position with
300
2 outs.
ever.
Number 1, I'm going to go back over this. Number 1, Indiana. Number 2, Oregon. Number 3, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Number 4, Miami. Number 5, Notre Dame. And Georgia way at number 6. If Georgia stays healthy, they might win it all.
Big Ten bias.
Number 7, Texas. Number 8, BYU. Here we go, BYU. Number 9, Oklahoma. Number 10, LSU. Number 11, Ole Miss. And USC, number 12. They're your top 12 teams in the playoffs. But I think you got to take a Cinderella.
Let me ask you this serious question. These same outlets that put Alabama at 19th are the ones that always say every single year Alabama has the first, second best recruiting class every single year. Yet they're never wrong with their recruiting rankings, ever. Not one time. It's never that. And they're never wrong with their prediction rankings, right? It's amazing. Why do we listen to these bums?
Gives us something to talk about.
That's about right.
They got to sell
really.
papers and magazines.
Now this one, number 13, Texas A&M not in the playoffs with the quarterback coming back, and I like their coach. They did lose a lot of talent to NFL, but I still think Texas A&M is going to get there. 14 with all the money in the world, Texas Tech. Number 15, Washington. 16th, Missouri. 17th with a new coach, which I think is outstanding, Michigan. 18, Houston. Number 19, Alabama. Number 20, SMU. 21, I think Campbell's the new coach there, Penn State. Number 22, South Carolina. Number 23, Boise State. Louisville 24, and TCU rounds out the top 25. You made a good point there, Brian, but I will say this, the 2027 class for Alabama right now, ranking is not very good whatsoever. And he came out and said they're not going to sign as many kids this year. I don't know. I guess he's loaded up on the guys trying to keep there or whatever. But right now, recruiting in Alabama is not where it needs to be. Auburn just stole another player from Alabama also, and I think it was a running back. I don't have it all in front of me right now though. They talked about how much time we got. We don't have time. Okay, well, I'll do that tomorrow. All right, that is your athletic preseason top 25. The magazines are out now. And really, I don't see how they stay in business because you can get all the information online. You really have to buy it anymore. We get back, we're going to talk about the Florida State Seminoles. And if we have time, we'll talk a little bit about the Auburn Tigers. We've got Mark McLeod at 8:30. But right now, let's talk about not only which they do a great job at Stevenson Air Conditioning, they do a great job at Beef O'Brae's in Lynn Haven. Pat Perno is the city commissioner over there, does an incredible job. He hires wonderful staff at Beef O'Brae's in Lynn Haven. He trains them how to treat people like family. When you go in there, honestly, they do. They got a smile on their face. They never have a bad day, and the food's incredible. TV's everywhere. Watch all the games. Softball game today, Texas versus Texas Tech, and then baseball starting this weekend. Get out to Beef O'Brae's, have a great time. Tell them Coach sent you. It's like Glenn said, you want to go get a special gift for a special person. It doesn't have to be a family member. It doesn't have to be a boyfriend, girlfriend. It's somebody you love and respect. David Adams Designer Jewelry is incredible. They got a large selection, and they're also buying jewelry. You got gold and silver you want to buy or sell it. Russ, Amber, and Patrick give you a good deal on it. Go by and see them. Tell them Coach sent you. David Adams Designer Jewelry. Well, James, this new deal out there, well, we don't have to take our boat to the marina.
No, we don't.
We can have them come to the hotel we're staying at.
Absolutely.
Or our home. We don't have
right
to
on
worry
your
about
own dock. Don't even have to take it out of the water.
Who is that? Who's doing this?
That is Florida Maine. We got Florida Maine right here in the Panhandle to come and take care of all of your boating needs without taking your boat anywhere. He comes to you. He has everything that he needs.
Overhead. He didn't have a big overhead. Save you money.
The only overhead he's got is his truck, and he's already got to own a truck to get to work anyway. So guess what? That overhead, minimal. That savings, go to you.
This thing's going to take off. This is going to be something big. Call Jermaine Allen. The number is 850-851-4134. That number again, 851-4134. Ask for Mr. Jermaine Allen. We'll be right back. 104.3. We get back, FSU, Auburn if we have time. If not, we're going to jump into Mark McLeod, 8:30. We'll be right back.
ESPN, Northwest Florida.
The Sports Blitz.
Spurrier is exactly that. Now, let me ask y'all this. This is going to be a intrigued answer because he's actually your head coach. Is Kiffin hanging into that eventually of the most hated coaches of all time?
Yeah, he's this era's nominee.
The Sports Blitz.
Live and local, weekdays, 4 to 6.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
This is Anna with your latest forecast on ESPN Northwest Florida this Wednesday. For this afternoon and evening, some clouds and a high of 82 with a moderate breeze out of the east around 15 miles per hour. Tonight, some clouds with lows around 67. Tomorrow, partly sunny with a moderate breeze and a temperature near 84. Moving into Friday, about the same with a high of 85 and mostly sunny. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial at ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
KLA Builders is a general contractor based in Panama City Beach, specializing in home remodeling, renovations, and custom projects. KLA Builders offers services like kitchen and bathroom remodels, deck construction, and full home renovations. With a focus on craftsmanship and personalized service for residential projects, KLA Builders is turning client visions into reality. For a free estimate, call KLA Builders, 850-960-5115. That's 850-960-5115.
The tartness of lemon custard filling paired with the original glazed donut is the perfect donut to brighten your taste buds. We've heard you, and the original glazed lemon-filled donut is back. Your favorite donut is here for a limited time only. Head to your nearest Krispy Kreme Donuts on 23rd Street next to HCA Hospital in Panama City and on the Ross Clark Circle in Dothan. Krispy Kreme Donuts, where you get them hot.
For the A.
Here comes the throw. It's late. Braves win.
Your spot for the Atlanta Braves on the Gulf Coast. Listen live nights and weekends. This is Braves Country. Now back to the Coach James Hale Show inside the J. Michaels Studio. ESPN Northwest Florida.
Whoa! Martha, Kenny, James, Jenna, and the Seagrams, man. We got Elizabeth, Craig, Steve, big Auburn. We got a lot of Auburn Tigers in the Panhandle of Florida. They should be proud of that baseball team. They fought back, did an incredible job. They were kind of embarrassed when they lost that first game, but they fought back. And that last game, the place was packed out. It was electric. He crushed that ball, and Auburn gets a big win. And now Ole Miss will come in there. It's going to be hard getting a ticket to that game. I'd like to go out there and watch that. But, Glenn, let's skip Auburn right now and beat Faux Braves, Lynn Haven. He doesn't have a great meal day. Tell him Coach sent you. But let's jump into newbies. Let's talk about newbies for a minute. John and Charlotte always give back to the community. They're both beautiful people, inside and out. They're going to have the best entertainment for you all summer long. And I'm going to tell you what, that after party after the Gulf Coast Jam, you wouldn't believe the crowd down at Newbies. The mothership was incredible. Get in there and have a great time. Newbies 2 on the Curb. Go watch all the today. Texas Tech softball. Have yourself a drink pool, TVs everywhere, been remodeled inside. It's really nice. Then after that, head on down to the mothership, have a great time. If you're over in St. Andrews, the big, beautiful blue facility, go out there and check it out. Now, Glenn, yes, FSU, what do we know? What is going on in Tallahassee?
Well, the baseball team has a new chant now. It's called Woo. So that's all we're going to say about the baseball team. A quarterback, it's a 2027 commit, 3A guy out of Port Charlotte, Florida, Logan Flaherty. He is going to be at the one of the camps this summer, and he is going to go ahead and try to recruit people to come to be around him as a quarterback. I'm a little leery about that. But he I know, ba-dum-boom. You know, the way they've been picking quarterbacks here lately, hopefully he shows up. But, you know, transfer portal people seem to have a better chance than the people they recruit. So I'm not real happy with that. But anyway, he's already contacted a 4-star running back, Jaden Miles, out of Baton Rouge Catholic High School. So he's trying to get him there. Also, Asa Burns, a 3A running back out of North Carolina, and Ty Phillips, who is also a running back. And then the other day they were going to sign the number one kicker, depending on what kicking survey you went with or what camp they went to. But he went to Clemson, and he decided that's where he wanted to go. So they immediately called this guy from Southern California, Westlake, California. So his name is Gabriel Garolia. And he is the number one kicker in the class of 2027 by the Chris Saylor Kicking Academy. So congratulations to him. So he shows up. I'm liking the two guys they got now. But anyway, and then one of the famous kickers from FSU, Sebastian Janikowski, is going to be inducted into the 2027 Collegiate Hall of Fame. He was a two-time first-team All-American in 1998-99, two-time Lou Groza winner, 98-99, And 2000, he was a national championship player on the team that beat Virginia Tech. He was a 2000 NFL draftee from the Raiders. He was at the Raiders for 18 years, and then he had 1 year as a Seahawk. And so what he did with that, and then that was the year he retired after that. So on his 19th year, he retired. So also I saw him play in high school. He was a heck of a punter. So I know we saw him warming up one time, and I had to go over there. I went over there. I didn't have to, but Ronnie Cottrell invited me to go look at a kicker. And we were watching him warm up, and he was kicking it from the end zone to the 50. And we were like, okay, that's, okay. So then he starts waving for him to back up. We were like, what? So he starts kicking it, and it lands on the other 20. So we were like, well, okay. This is why Coach Bowden wanted us to go look at this guy. So he ended up doing that. And if you ever heard Billy Sexton when I went to the camps talk about his schedule, he liked to be at Potbelly's, which is a little place over there where you can get all kind of refreshments. But they would say
like they named it after him.
They would say he's got so and so class at 9, at 10 he's at Potbelly's, and then they have another class. But anyway, and then I remember he came in late for curfew at the national championship game, and Coach Bowden said there's two kind of rules. There's Janikowski rules, and there's anything. But nice. He was born in Poland, and he was there.
They let him play.
Yeah, they let him play, absolutely. Yeah. Coach Bowden used to say, I'm not riding around looking for trouble.
Well, he said, I'm not going to punish the entire football team for one guy's mistake.
That's right.
Yeah.
But, he came from Poland. He absolutely had no hair because he was at Chernobyl. His parents actually owned a restaurant right down there on Beck Avenue for a while.
For real?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
The one right there on the corner of Beach Drive and Beck Avenue, right on there. It's a different restaurant now. I can't mention the name. So, but anyway, they owned that for about 2 or 3 years. So he would come to town every once in a while, and of course, big friends with Jared Moon and all that good stuff. Now, a little sadder thing here, and I hope this is not true, but I think it is, that the transfer portals hit FSU's softball team. So 3 young ladies are going to leave. One of them is outfielder Addie DeLong. She is a sophomore, and junior pitcher Mimi Gooden. So they're entered in the transfer portal. But the big star, junior third baseman, just Sonia Beecham, has shared interest, and she wants to be in the transfer portal. And she was a 2024 National Freshman Player of the Year, and she was also an All-American. She was a 2026. She was All-Tournament ACC, and she was also All-ACC third baseman, second team All-American. And 2026, she batted .406, 62 runs batted in, 17 home runs. And so she was on third base, and along with Isa Torres, that left side was really a great defensive section. So the scuttlebutt, as they say, is we think maybe Texas or Texas Tech, depending on, she may be going to those.
Wow.
So hopefully that doesn't happen, but I think FSU also needs to kind of get in the portal when you start talking about softball. Some more major hitters like Texas Tech and Texas went out and got some players from other schools.
As many people as don't like Kiffin, and there's plenty of reasons not to. He said this years and years ago. He's like, the way this is going, you'd be a fool not to enter it every year and just renegotiate.
Right.
Because as long as it's unrestricted free agency, then why wouldn't you go in and negotiate yourself a better deal?
Yeah.
So it may be that they're not leaving, but just negotiate a better deal.
Yeah. And the thing is,
let me ask you this, Glenn. Do they have the money, desire, willpower? Does it matter enough the softball team to do like Texas Tech did, go get the great pitchers, spend the money, and they've always been really good.
Yeah.
Do they?
Do they want to
do it?
The last 2 years, they've not gotten out of the super regional thing. So the thing about that is, we need a little more power hitters. But, Florida State was one of the only 2 teams in the whole Division I softball that did not take a transfer. It did not lose somebody for transfer. So I don't know if you make them stronger by getting 1 or 2 transfers in. She's always said something about, if you bring them in, the culture of the team, the way things are run, I don't know how all that works. I just know it's kind of ruined sports for me. No longer is it loyalty to your team. So unless they can give you more money than somebody's trying to pick you up. But
just think if you're at Texas Tech and you've been there a year or two and you're a pitcher and you think, this is my year. I've been here. I paid the dues. And then they bring that girl and the two they brought in.
Right.
I mean, I don't care where those two go. They'd be the starting pitchers. They're incredible.
Yeah.
And that in the old days, it was all taught, stay there, know your role, pay your dues, pull for everybody in front of you, do the very best, never give in, never quit. Your time will come. We were told that.
Right.
And those days are out the window now. Now the coach is going to be looking, I'm going to go to somebody else. We signed you, but it's not working out like we thought. We're going to get somebody else. And there's no loyalty either way.
Right. And the other thing, too, is people are always trying to grab your players anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to go through that. I know that the candidate girl, she came from Stanford. And I think the other girl, she came from UCLA. So,
how much time we got?
Mia Williams came from Florida.
Yeah. Williams, and then the second baseman from Tennessee or something. Purnell or something like that. Yeah.
All right, let's talk about some of our great people. We get back, we have Mark McLeod in here.
Mark.
Hope we'll get him on the phone. Turf Pro Pest Control, you want that yard to look absolutely beautiful? Yeah, we do. You got bugs in the house, you want them gone for good. You want the spiders out of the roaches and all that kind of junk. Yeah, you don't want them in the house. Call Turf Pro Pest Control. Patrick can do it all. Listen to Patrick every Monday right here on ESPN Northwest Florida, but you want the yard to look like a golf course. He can make it happen, and you won't have to worry about bugs in the yard or in the house. Turf Pro Pest Control, #1. Is he local? Yeah, he's local. Beautiful daughter is a cheerleader at Mosley High School. His son will be going to Mosley High School. Great family, great people. Get out there and call Turf Pro Pest Control. You're talking about a local family, it's a legendary family. The Vandergrift family, are you kidding me? Don, Judy. It goes back to the Vanderbilt house. It's amazing the amount of money they've worth and the lives they've touched.
Right.
I mean, he's coached.
Absolutely.
I think his daddy.
He was
how many years? 35 years
35,
at Jinx.
maybe
something?
40 years at Jinx. Yeah.
And Judy's incredible. Everything she's done.
Right.
But her boys, them boys are something else. One's an outstanding athletic director. Now he's in Georgia, and now we got Kyle with TK Vandy Roofing and General Contract. They design it, they build it, commercial, residential. They can do it all. It doesn't have to be a roof. He can do anything. And you got Steve's Bike Shop. You're talking about local swim coach at Mosley High School, been in business since 1979. Nobody stays in business that long unless you're the best at what you do, and he is. Electrical bikes are taking over the world. He's got a large selection of new and used, and they will deal with you. Steve's Bike Shop, right across the street from Sam's on 23rd Street. I got to get him back in here, too. Maybe I can get him in tomorrow. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Hope we'll get Mark McLeod talking about everything baseball, football, what's going on down with the Florida Gators. He'll tell you when we get back.
Lock it in and rip the knob off. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida has turned up the power.
I'm giving it all she's got, Captain.
From Port St. Joe to Panama City to Fort Walton Beach, the biggest sports signal in the Panhandle.
If I push it any harder, the whole thing will blow.
104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Hi everyone, this is Tracy with Tracy's Fine Jewelry and Gifts in beautiful downtown Panama City. Father's Day is right around the corner and we have the perfect gifts for every dad. From stylish watches and chains to bracelets, charms, and unique gifts he'll actually use. We'll help you find something special for the man who's always been there for you. Stop by and shop local this Father's Day at Tracy's Fine Jewelry and Gifts, putting a sparkle on Bay County, 638 Harrison Avenue, downtown Panama City.
PCB Hobby, the beach's premier hobby store for sports cards, comics, coins, and trading card games. PCB Hobby carries the largest selection of boxes and packs from the latest releases of brands like Topps, Panini, Leaf, and more. Looking for a specific player or team? PCB Hobby has a wide assortment of raw and graded cards. They carry parallel rookie, game used, and autographed cards in both modern and vintage. Have a collection you want to sell? We buy, sell, and trade. PCB Hobby on Back Beach Road, just east of Florida Linen. Call 850-320-8388.
If you spend any time at all in your yard, you're going to encounter fire ants.
We know they can ruin a party. That's why we're this area's experts at fire ant elimination.
As your certified top choice professional, we will rid your yard of these unwanted invaders. Brock Pest is so sure they'll get rid of fire ants that they offer a 1-year guarantee.
Enjoy your yard fire ant free. We guarantee it. Give us a call for your free consultation.
Brock Lawn and Pest Control, our family protecting yours since 1968.
Hey sports fans, this is Orlando Magic's power forward Jonathan Isaac, and you're listening to Coach James Hale Morning Show live from J. Michael Studio on 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Bum, 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 bum. Go Gators! We got the man, the myth, the legend, local Mark McLeod. Good morning, Mark. How you doing, sir?
Hey, good morning, guys. Good to be on with you.
Great to be on with you. What's the latest? What you been doing?
Not much right now. This week's going to be crazy. I've been doing a lot of family stuff the last 2 days, but so hopefully I'll be able to get back to work a little bit later today and get moving with some stuff.
All right, let's just jump in baseball real quick. Let's go back. You got anything you want to share with us, Florida recruiting? Anything happening you want to talk about before we ask you a question?
Florida recruiting's doing well. Really well. They're now, if you looked at the 24/7 composite, you've got Texas A&M number 1, Oklahoma 2, and Florida 3.
Wow.
They are knocking it out of the park, and Phil Troutwine, their offensive line coach, went and got another one. He got Kennedy Jackson, the kid out of Lafonia, Georgia. Big offensive tackle, 6'6", 300, 305. One of the top four-star guys out there. And so that gives Florida 4 offensive linemen, a 5-star and 3 4-stars. 2 of those 4-stars are among the top 10 in the country at their position. One an interior offensive lineman, one a tackle, and then they pick up Jackson, who not considered top 10, but top 20 at his position. So they are really knocking it out of the park, guys.
You know, college football, it is about coaching. I mean, coaches make a difference, not just the head coach, but the entire staff. You can go back in history, look when Bryant came into Alabama, what happened. They returned to an unbelievable powerhouse. Saban, when he went to Alabama. And you can go on down the list. I just using Alabama. But what is it now with Florida? Because we hadn't seen this kind of recruiting in a while. Is it NIL, or is it just that coaching staff they got right there is getting the job done?
I think it's that coaching staff that's getting it done. I mean, the NIL Florida's good. It's not great, though. It's not great. There are several other schools that are doing a much better job with it. But you look at this staff, and you guys probably caught last week when they released the salaries of the staff for Florida. I mean, goodness gracious. You know, you got Faulkner who's going to make over $2 million in each of the next 3 years. He's at Florida running the offense if he stays for 3 years.
Wow.
You know, you got White running the defense. He's going to make $1.85 million, and he's got bonuses in there that could be over $100,000 if he meets those bonuses. So, I mean, goodness gracious. Yeah, Chapman was the one coach who stayed at Florida coaching the D-line, and thankfully he did because he does a fabulous job. But that guy's going to earn nearly $1 billion coaching the D-lineman, guys. I mean, you know, you also are going to have some bonuses for him and some of the other guys as well. So, and one thing that they did is when you look at what they did with the coordinators, they signed them to 3-year deals, not 2-year deals. So You're seeing assistant coaches now get better and better deals, and at Florida, that's evident that Summerall is agreeing with. I'm sorry, that Strickland is agreeing with Summerall and saying, yes, we're on board. We want to get the best assistant coaches we can in here for you. The staffing, yes, they've reduced staffing at Florida, but when you look at the overall money paid, they're probably going to be paying more.
Let me ask you this, because I don't know. I hadn't been in a while. Do they, in the SEC, I know they're paid well across the board, but it's up to the head coach and the athletic director to agree on it. You might see a wide receiver coach or a position that doesn't pay as much, say, as an offensive defensive coordinator, but the guy's such a great recruiter, you might see a guy making more money that coaches, say, the wide receivers compared to what somebody's making at Auburn or Alabama or Georgia. Is that about right? Is the head coach makes the determination now with the athletic director how much they're going to pay each assistant, and he can pay them more across the board in the SEC compared to other coaches if they're a better recruiter, if they want to keep him? Longer contracts, right?
Well, I don't know if it's with the athletic director per se. In fact, I should have said this earlier, but it's the GM. You know, they got Dave Caldwell. Florida got Dave Caldwell, who was the GM with the Jacksonville Jaguars and had been with other NFL teams. They flirted with him before to try and get him to Gainesville, but it was unsuccessful. But now he's here, and he is the guy kind of running the show in terms of looking at the money and dealing with all of the money issues to keep that off of John Summerall's plate. So I think now it's a Dave Summerall, Scott Strickland conversation, and then they kind of bring in John Summerall and say, look, here's what we think, here's what we can do. What are your thoughts, Coach? This guy, the value of this guy versus that guy. Because if you remember in baseball, this just happened months ago before the season began. You go back, I guess, maybe the last fall. So I guess it has been a little while, but remember, you had a Florida assistant baseball coach who was very highly regarded that left for Tennessee, and it was because Scott Strickland didn't match the money. He was unwilling to match the money. So there have been some changes at Florida, and Florida had to go through some tough times, and they're still going through a little bit of tough times. There's still some money coming out because they're also trying to do the stadium. I don't want to say expansion, but renovation, if you will. Of it, with some of the renovations in the swamp, and then all the Wi-Fi, all the different things that they've added, and they're still paying for that and getting some things done. So it's lean times for some of these schools. I mean, we saw some of the financials come out last week. And you got the University of Utah cutting staff in the athletic department because NIL money has changed everything, and and people need to remember. It's not just football players getting that money. It's everybody across the board. Most of these athletic programs try to make it, and certainly Florida does. Nobody does it better than Florida in terms of paying athletes across the board. Florida, at last count, had more athletes than any school in the nation that they were paying NIL money to.
You think they'll ever come across where they're going to tell, like the SEC Big Ten got more money? I mean, over $1 billion, both leagues. Do you think they'll ever come across like, hey, listen, your football staff, you got $10 million across the board. Every staff in the SEC, this is what you're going to pay. Every team in the Big Ten, you got $10 million to play for your football staff, $5 million for your basketball, so much for baseball. You ever think it'll get to that? And I don't even know what the number. What do you think it is now in the SEC? Around $10, $11 million a year annually they pay on football coaching staffs. Not counting the head coach. I'm just talking about the assistants.
Yeah, I think it's more. I think you're right. I think it's that, maybe more. Because remember all the other coaching support staff that's not on the field.
That's
Billy
incredible.
Billy Napier had a horde of them, and they cut down on that.
Yeah.
But that it's still, now you look. But if you're paying Faulkner $2 million,
and you're talking what three-year deal, right?
Members.
Yeah, wasn't that a 3-year deal?
Yeah. Yes, a 3-year deal for Faulkner and for White, the D coordinator. And you're sitting there and you're looking at this going, there's 4 support members right here being paid, maybe 5.
Well, you talk about that they're trying to get the money under control. Wouldn't that be a smart thing to do? Say, across the board in the SEC, if you're going to coach here, this is how much money you get to spend on your coaching staff. You can still have a guy making more money than the rest of them. I'm sure they're trying to do that some way now.
Yeah, it's unsustainable. Kurt Cignetti said the same thing, a week ago? And he got blasted a little bit for it, but he's right. It's unsustainable. You can't. There's no way. And where it's going to hurt is all the other programs that are non-revenue sports. You had one. It wasn't an AD. It was not an AD. But in Destin last week, you had a major member. And if I don't know that I have the right guy, but I'm trying to find out if it's the right guy. But a major member, and if the name was out there, and if it is correct, you guys would know the name. who's actually said to a media guy off the record, look, men's basketball right now is not a revenue sport. Because of what's going on with
I heard
NCAA.
that. Yeah.
NIL, I'm sorry, what's going on with NIL. And the missteps of the NCAA have hurt every bit of this. They really have. And that's another reason why the major focus, one of the major focus, I'd say it's a major focus of the meetings in Destin was, should we break away and do our own thing? And you know, that's you know, I've been saying that for years, but even when I said it, I kept thinking, I just don't see it going there. But this is what should happen, and here we are. We're talking about it.
All right, I want to switch gears. I want to ask you about this Troy, Florida baseball.
Wow.
What's going on down there?
Wow.
Yeah, talk about that.
There's a couple points I want to make on that if we have time. Number one, you know, what a job by Troy. Absolutely unbelievable job, and I, you know, the first point I want to make is this: it's not just Gainesville. Gainesville, 138 runs were scored, guys, in 7 games.
Yeah.
In Atlanta, 125. In Auburn, 114. In Austin, 94. In Hattiesburg, 95. In Morgantown, 103. In Starkville, 92. In Tuscaloosa, 93. The run production, I don't know if I've ever seen the run production in regional play like we've seen. And usually regional play, you're going to have 1, maybe 2 games that just go totally lopsided. But goodness gracious, I couldn't believe the run production I was seeing across the board in college baseball at these regionals. And I would guess you guys were seeing the same things I was.
Yeah.
100% agree.
Yeah.
It used to be about who had 2 strong arms, and of course they pitch those arms into the ground. But it used to be about that, and it was just all about pitching. Now, the last several years, even in Omaha, it's all about, you know, the bats that you've got and who's hot.
Hey, Mark, hold your thoughts right there. We're going to take a break, come back and finish up with Mark McLeod. We're talking about SEC baseball, Florida Gator baseball, and we're going to ask Mark who he thinks will come out of these regionals. But right now, let's talk about some of our great people today and today only. That world-famous J. Michael Spaghetti. It's outstanding, only at lunch and only at dinner on Wednesdays. Go check it out. You'll be glad you did. And then Pat Purno, City Commissioner of Lynn Haven, does such a wonderful job with that. He owns Beef O'Brady's in Lynn Haven. Today, 10 wings inside for $9.99. Watch the College World Series there today. Texas Tech and Texas in women's softball. That's going to be some great games being played right there. All right, we'll be right back with Mark McLeod, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
ESPN Northwest Florida. It's the Coach James Hale Show.
Hey, Drew, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great.
Now, you excited about winning those Gulf Coast Jam tickets?
I am excited about it. I'm worried about my wife leaving me for Keith Urban. No,
got a good lineup. It's not just him. I think every day they got some good people there.
Yeah, this is a great lineup.
Weekday mornings 7 to 9, ESPN Northwest Florida.
This is Anna with your latest forecast on ESPN Northwest Florida this Wednesday. For this afternoon and evening, some clouds and a high of 82 with a moderate breeze out of the east around 15 miles per hour. Tonight, some clouds with lows around 67. Tomorrow, partly sunny with a moderate breeze and a temperature near 84. Moving into Friday, about the same with a high of 85 and mostly sunny. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial at ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Your goals matter, and at Anytime Fitness Panama City, they're ready to help you crush them. With expert coaching, personal training, and virtual workouts through the Anytime Fitness app, you'll have all the support you need inside the club and beyond. Limited time only. Join today for just $1 down and start your fitness journey now. Don't wait. Visit 107 West 23rd Street, Suite W8, or call 850-818-8184. Anytime Fitness. Let's make healthy happen.
Your biggest investment is your home. Protect it while also improving its appearance with Earthworks of Northwest Florida. We have sand, mulch, gravel, or lay down decorative stone, all available for pickup and delivery. Discover your dream landscape with Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Imagine the moment you proudly pull up to your home that you've worked so hard for, enhanced by quality mulch, decorative stones, and more. Let's make it happen today. Request a quote online at earthworkspc.com or swing by the office at 2005 Industrial Drive. Love the land you live on.
Want to know the inside scoop on your favorite teams? From the gridiron to the hardwood to the diamond. For comprehensive sports coverage, it's ESPN Northwest Florida. Now back to the Coach James Hale Show inside the J. Michael Studio.
And welcome back, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Mark McLeod with us this morning. Mark, before we jump back into baseball, we were talking about Florida recruiting, how it is the coaches, the staff's doing an unbelievable job getting players in there. Now, I don't know what it's going to be going forward, but right now, I don't think Florida's in the ballpark with these teams. This is the 2026 rosters. Texas, $47.9 million. Miami, they got a billionaire down there, $44 million. Ohio State, $43.5 million. LSU, $42.8 million. Oregon, $42.8 million. Notre Dame, $40.4 million. Texas A&M, $38.9. Alabama, $37.2. Tennessee, $36.7. And Texas Tech, $36.3. Do you think Florida's numbers going forward are going to be matching some of these schools, or you think they're going to be okay without having to do that?
That's a great question. I can't answer that for you. I can say this. Last I saw, Florida, I know they weren't even in the top 10. They weren't even sniffing the top 10. Florida was around $29 million from what I had heard last. Now, that's been a little while, but we'll see what happens. But, yeah, that's a great question because we just don't know the answer to it.
Well, when you see them third in the nation recruiting, they're doing something right.
See, Doc Ward's going to have to laser more stuff off of you. Put a little money in that NIL bucket.
No wonder I've been getting getting cut on a lot. No, but you know, recruiting high school athletes, NIL, and then getting transfer players, NIL, and then keeping your roster intact, NIL. The problem with the world is, I don't know, they need to be played some. Spurrier said it the best. They could have taken care of this a long time ago. We wouldn't be in the mess we're in right now. But let's get off that. We only had a few minutes. Get back. Mark, what were you asking about the baseball? Did you ask him?
I didn't. But
I'll tell you what. I reached out to and sent an email to Coach Meade this morning and told him, what a great job Troy did. And, of course, we're Panama City guys. I mean, how can you not cheer for Troy? Mm-hmm. Some of those guys, Tony King and company, who played at Gulf Coast and went to Troy and won a national championship in the 80s. I think Coach Manley can tell you that I'm sure there are one or two other Bay High guys that I recall being on that team that won that national title. So those guys I don't know, but I know Tony, and Lefty was fantastic for them. But I'll tell you, you look at what that Troy team did, and that is what is fun about baseball. And my goodness, to see Troy playing hosting a super regional, two teams that came out of Hattiesburg, came out of Gainesville that were unexpected. I just love it. I think it's great for baseball, and I'm pulling for the Trojans to go get it done.
Well, you know what happened. Now, come on, let's look what really went down. Southern Mississippi and Florida were on a collision course. That's all they were focused on. Florida was focused on having to face the Harvard of the South, and Southern Mississippi, we wanted Florida Gators, and we screwed up. We weren't focused like we needed to be and take care of what's happening, and we lose. And, you guys avoided the beatdown because you were intimidated. Southern Miss was on the horizon.
Yeah, I haven't seen pitching this bad. Florida and Miami, both of those staffs were horrible.
That's, that's it. Thanks for twisting the knife, making me feel worse about picking Little Rock to beat Troy down here now. I'm probably not going to be able to go anywhere. But I will say, I'm looking at this, Mark. I don't think and I go back to the old 6-team regionals, which I loved, but that's fine. We're in the super regional thing. I don't think I've ever seen a case where a team in a 4-team regional scores 42 runs over 4 games and doesn't come out of the regional.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
It is. It is. I mean, and you look at Gainesville, you look at Atlanta, Atlanta, Morgantown, I believe Tuscaloosa and Austin and Starkville. I believe all of those. every one of those, I believe, if you were to average it, because there's 7 games essentially, most every one, you're talking double-digit run production almost. You're right there at the double-digit run production on average, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
I mean, just unreal. I've never seen anything like it.
Hey, before we get out of here, I got to ask you. Let's do this real quick. Who you like, Cal Poly, West Virginia?
I love the way West Virginia won it, but Cal Poly, and I don't know much about what happened out there in that regional Cal Poly, so I'll go West Virginia.
All right, West Virginia. All right, who you like, Little Rock or Troy? Little Rock's pretty good now. Okay, Troy.
Yeah. I'm going to go Troy. Hart.
USC and North Carolina. I thought USC looked good. North Carolina's good too.
Yeah, I think USC. That bunch looked back based on what I saw, and again, I only saw very little of it. But I'll go Southern Cal.
I picked them too. All right.
Well, to be fair, you thought it was South Carolina for the first hour.
Ole Miss. No, I didn't. Ole Miss, Auburn. Ole Miss, Auburn. That's going to be a good one. That's going to be a good one.
That's a good series.
At Auburn now.
Fun. And as a Florida guy, you know the interesting thing about both of those two teams? Both of those teams, Florida lost a 3-game series to because in the 9th inning of Game 3, when Florida had the lead and could have put it away and won both of those series, both teams, both Auburn and Ole Miss, scored 5 runs in the 9th inning and ended up winning Game 3.
Well, who are you going to go with, Auburn or Ole Miss?
Give me Auburn.
You know, it's funny, they didn't play this year either.
Oklahoma, Kansas.
Boy, Kansas looked good. Oklahoma, they're kind of hot or cold, but give me Oklahoma. I'll go SEC.
Yeah, that's what I did. All right, Alabama, St. John's.
Alabama.
Okay. This is going to be good. Oregon, Texas.
Oh, that's going to be really good. Woo, that's a tough one to pick. That's a tough one. I might lean toward Oregon, but I'll go SEC homer and go Texas.
I was about to call you Big Ten homer. That's good. If you already had SC, good Lord.
I like this one. Mississippi State, Georgia. I got Mississippi State.
Of course you like it, because you ain't a State fan having to go to Athens.
I'm going Mississippi State.
Hey, Georgia is the team I said look out for based on Sully's comments over a year ago. So I'm going to go with Georgia.
All right, you did good. You did really good.
We'll see.
To be fair, Mark, so did I. These two
I'm a media
homers,
guy. Usually it means I'll get 2 right.
Well, there you go.
So, I don't know. FSU's baseball team's got a new fight song. It's whoa. So, I don't know if Florida's got that one too, but
Can I ask Mark if he agrees with me?
Yeah.
Mark, do you think they should reseed when you get to these supers and then before you go to Omaha? Because
absolutely.
Yes, because if Kentucky had won that game against West Virginia, they would have hosted a super regional, being darn near, if not the last team into the field.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They should have. We've been talking about that for years, Brian. And yes, it's something that should be done. They should reseed. And really, you look at several other sports, you need to look at that too.
Yeah. And what's worse is the way it will play out in Omaha. The winner of West Virginia Cal Poly and the winner of Troy Little Rock will face each other out there. And on the same side of that bracket, the winner of Kansas Oklahoma plays the winner of Alabama St. John's. Whereas down in the bottom half, you've still got all the top seeds. You got UNC and Southern Cal. You got Auburn, Ole Miss, Georgia, Mississippi State, Texas, Oregon. Looks like 2 different divisions of baseball.
Yeah, it is.
Crazy.
And you guys go back to the D1 top 25 preseason poll and look at how many they got right versus wrong.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, we get this information, but unfortunately now we don't get to go watch. For baseball you can go watch practice, but you don't really for football or any of that stuff. So I'm going to give us a slight bit of a pass. But the truth is, the media, we've always been horrible at picking these things in the preseason stuff. Horrible.
Mark, what schools have won a national championship in football, basketball, and baseball? There are not many. Do you know who they are?
Well, it ain't the Harvard of the South, I can tell you that.
We're getting close, though. We're getting close. We're getting better.
It would certainly be a school in Gainesville, that's for sure.
You got that. Florida. In fact, Florida's the only one out of the SEC.
Yeah.
Ohio State's
That's
one.
right.
Michigan.
I think UCLA's done it.
UCLA.
Yeah.
There's two more. Anybody have an idea who the two are? One's from the great state of California. Matter of fact,
Southern Cal or UCLA? UCLA's done it.
UCLA's done it.
Cal's done it.
Cal did it?
Cal
Wow.
did it. Yeah. Stanford.
Baseball?
Yeah, that's what it has right here. They had Stanford, Cal. I don't remember Cal ever win a national championship in football.
Well, Glenn
I mean,
does.
maybe back in the 1890s.
1802.
Leather helmet.
Sears and Roebuck national champs. Stanford. I don't know. I really just thought it was Florida, UCLA, Michigan, Ohio State. That's what I
Sears
thought.
and Roebuck. That's 1932.
Hey, we counted in Alabama.
We're going to
counting
say,
those.
that's one of the Bama ones.
That's
Yeah,
it.
I was a senior then, so I know.
We'll take it. Hey, anything else, Mark, you got to share with us? You got to have some insight. Tell us something's going on.
Yeah, I wish I did. I'm excited. I am excited about SEC Media Days. Really am.
That's
It's down
good.
in Tampa, mid-June, and I reached out after that first year in Atlanta. I reached out to the chamber down in Tampa, and I talked to the lady about it back and forth. I said, "You guys need to put in a bid for SEC Media Days." It was not. There was good things about Atlanta, and Radio Row and all that was not good in Atlanta. You guys could do it far better, and it's a great place to visit. Plenty to do around Tampa, and if families want to take an I-4 trip over to the Mouse's house, they can do that. But plenty of beaches, plenty of good times there, and I'm excited about it. I think there are a few media people who I know aren't going to be able to make the trip that I've talked to, but overall, I think most people are excited.
Yeah.
Mark, when you're down there, go get some of my money back from the Hard Rock, would you?
I don't go near that.
Where is it at? Where is it at in Tampa?
Hard Rock?
No,
What are you talking about?
the media, SEC Media Day.
Because, hey, I could show you where the Hard Rock is.
They actually, Coach, have two hotels. So it's going to be two hotels, and it's going to be right there by Bayshore in Tampa.
Okay.
So it's going to be a beautiful location. I'm sure there'll be people venturing over to University of Tampa and what have you, and Ybor City, and I'm sure they'll have an event in Ybor City for us and what have you.
And plenty of parking, thank goodness.
I wish they'd have it at
Yes.
Disney. We can run off a trip to Disney.
You don't need a reason. You just
Take
go.
my grandkids. Oh, we got to go. Hey, Mark, thank you so much, buddy. What's the best way to keep up with you?
Hey, BlitzSportsRadio.com and on X at McLeod Live.
We're
All right,
just going
buddy.
to give
We'll
out
talk
your
to you
cell
next
number
Wednesday.
to keep up with you.
with this picture. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, buddy. All right. Let's keep it right here all day long. We will be at J. Michael's today.
Yeah,
Come
absolutely.
join us and pay for our bill, please. The food is incredible. The world famous J. Michael spaghetti. You're in Lynn Haven today. Beef O'Brady's Lynn Haven. We're out. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
You've read the headlines. You've seen the highlights.
Highway robbery!
But how about the unfiltered truth?
Steroid era, you can like it, love it, hate it, whatever.